A recent poll by YouGov and DPA showed 47% of respondents thought Merkel would not complete a fourth term as chancellor, and her position has not been helped by the coalition talks which have rumbled on for months. The chancellor appeared before the media on Friday to announce that she'd finally reached an agreement with her old coalition partners, the Social Democrats SPD. However, there is a way to go before the new coalition can be confirmed, and leading members of the SPD have vowed to press for improvements to the blueprint agreed at the end of last week. The party leaders must sell the deal to party members before a Congress later this month, at which delegates vote on the agreement. Get Merkel could be succeeded by Mina Merkel Annegret Kramp-Karrenbauer. If coalition talks fail, Angela Merkel is past her zenith. Oscar Niedermayer, Maludrea, premier in the western state of Rhineland-Palatinate and an SPD deputy leader, told Funke Gruppe negotiations are a different ballgame to exploratory talks. We will try to achieve more successes in the coalition negotiations. Meanwhile, the mayor of Berlin has said the country's general election in September, in which both Merkel's CDU and the SPD suffered damaging losses, shows the new coalition government must offer something different for Germany. Michael Müller told Tagesspiegel newspaper there was a clear vote against both coalition partners. AFP Merkel and Schulz announced they'd reached a coalition agreement on Friday. The same coalition with the same policy is not a good enough answer to this. A continuation without decisive changes does not convince me yet. The ongoing confusion about Germany's future has also raised questions about whether Merkel is still the right person to lead the country. Oscar Niedermayer of Berlin's Free University told Handelsblatt newspaper Angela Merkel is past her zenith. In the interest of her party's electoral strength, she should not stay in office for the entire legislative term. Behold Kohler, editor of the influential Frankfurter Allgemeine Zeitung newspaper, added, after the long night in Berlin, Merkel said, "We have work before us." For how long will that still apply to her? Getty. Annegret Kramp-Karrenbauer is widely thought to be Merkel's potential successor. Monday, September 25, 2017. Demonstrators scuffle with police during the protest against the anti-immigration party Alternative for Deutschland. AfD. After German general election Bundestags while in Berlin, how long will the German desire for peace, stability and reliability, which brought Merkel such high levels of approval for 12 years, keep at bay the need to see new faces and constellations? If the SPD votes against the deal, it will spell disaster for leader Martin Schulz, who will almost certainly be expected to resign after rowing back on a campaign pledge not to enter a coalition government with the CDU. Meanwhile, the rise of Annegret Kramp-Karrenbauer, the regional prime minister of Saarland state, could yet throw Merkel's future leadership plans into chaos. Kramp-Karrenbauer, long known as Mina Merkel and widely thought to be the person most likely to succeed Merkel, is expected to be given a cabinet job, which could spell the true beginning of her rise to the chancellorship.